All right, first war of the season. It's been a while since I uploaded a video. Quite a few things have changed. I'm now at AOH instead of the last alliance that I was in, which was INDA. Well, the last alliance that I posted a YouTube video with. And this war, we're actually facing the alliance I was in before my current alliance. So the last time I uploaded a war video was 2 alliances ago. So yeah, it has been a while, but I am back. And the first fights of the first war are just this hazard shift shocker with photon. Nothing too complicated here. There's power efficiency, but honestly, it's not too big of a deal. As long as you know what you're doing when you're fighting Shocker, and with Photon, she's bleed immune. She's not rupture immune, but if you get like 1 or 2 ruptures on you, it's not that big a deal, and you can just play passively. And other than that, there's not much to this fight. I am boosting big. It is the first war. I want to start off strong. And as long as you don't get clipped by Shocker in this fight, or yeah, even if you did get clipped with Photon, Photon is so tanky to where it wouldn't even matter. And she hits extremely hard in war. So yeah, that combo just about killed him. And then up next, I'm taking quite a few fights with Wolf this war, which I don't know how I feel about it, considering I rank 4 to Photon. And most of the fights that I take this war, the big fights, are with Werewolf. But I digress. Here we just have this Hyperion on Shock and Poison, I believe. It might be Incinerate. I think it's Poison. So Werewolf is pseudo-immune to Poison, but he is not immune to Shock. And he's also not a tactic attacker. But honestly, there's not much to this fight. The only power gain that Hyperion is getting is just coming from his natural power gain, and as long as we're able to bait specials, there's nothing to this fight. We just play it slow, make sure we've got ruptures on him, and then we just throw our L2s. So there goes the first one. As you can see, it's doing a decent bit of damage. Now he's below half health, and so all I've got to do is get another one of those off. So, not much to it. The indestructible, I thought could be annoying, but it's actually not that bad on this node. If the indestructible triggered every time you went over 1 bar power, then it would be kind of tricky. But honestly, this is a nothing placement, really, even with the fact that Werewolf is not tactic. So, just baiting one more L2. I'm about to enter my mode here, Curse of Lycanthropy. Just gotta bait one more special out, and then Howl, and then this will just about kill him. Alright, so that was pretty simple. After that, it's all Path 9 for the first war. Still a pretty heavy war. I think I took 2 minis and then a fight on Boss Island. I'm going to be doing that with Wolf, but for now, I've got these Path 9 fights. There's this Storm, Pyramid X. Again, with Wolf, there's not much to it. You just hit into block, and the glancing doesn't matter because Wolf can still apply his ruptures through glancing, through Storm's glancing. And I could have played it maybe a little bit more aggressive here, through the poison phase specifically, not the cold snap phase. But honestly, with Wolf, the fight is going to take a while anyway, just because of how Wolf's ramp works, how long it takes for him to get into his curse, and unless it's like a full moon, the fights are going to take a certain amount of time regardless. And so here, I'm almost in curse, and then now I've entered curse. I've got my first L2. I got a few cold snaps on me, but honestly, they're tickling. And so now she's well below half health, and all I've got to do is get to another special. And again, just the same game plan, hitting the block. The glancing doesn't matter. We're not parrying. You don't need to get any of our openings. So the fight is just nice and slow, nice and safe. And this is just a rank 3 wolf as well. And you're going to see later that rank 3 wolf is more than enough even against rank 4 defenders. Obviously the rank 4 would be much nicer and would be much tankier, but wolf is honestly at rank 3 boosted in war. He's still incredibly tanky, and it doesn't matter what health pool he's facing. He's still going to be like around the same time. Like the S57 is going to hit a bit harder, but like it's still going to take a similar amount of time just because of his ramp. But he's also, his health pool is still massive even at rank 3. So you're quite tanky even at rank 3. And then after this, I've got a Wong on this one I open. Nefaria just runs over this. I didn't play it perfectly. I'm far from the best Nefaria player. This fight can be done much quicker if you're not bad at the game and you can't parry Wong's special ones or punish him with your evade. I tried to do it here, but I didn't want to get clipped, so I kept parrying too early, and I ended up blocking it, and that's not great. And the bleed is annoying here, just because it keeps us out of our ionic overcharge mode, but it's fine. The hazard shift is a non-node. The one I open is a non-node, and Nefaria is so tanky that anything Wong can do defensively just does not matter. And we haven't even gotten any of our vulnerabilities up or any of our furies from our L2, so this fight could definitely be done a lot faster. So here I'm just going to throw the L1 to get back into ionic overcharge. And here I'm able to land that. Nope, not in this one. Yeah, this fight could be done so much faster. Here is when I finally landed. Yep, there it is. And then as soon as we got that energy vulnerability, as you can see, the fight is over. So we threw the L2 and he immediately died just because of the energy vulnerability. So those path fights were pretty simple. Now, the first mini in this war is going to be this Rintra on Mixmaster. With Photon, there's not much risk of dying here. But I will say this fight was more annoying than I expected it to be. So, as you can see there, I got parried right off the bat. My game plan going into this was doing light, medium, and trying to punish his heavy with the light, but I underestimated or overestimated how far Photon's light attack reached. So the light attack doesn't actually reach far enough to punish his heavy. And I didn't want to parry too much because I didn't want to get that soul barb on me, because the soul barb is actually pretty potent. Even if you have no buffs, you still take quite a decent bit of damage from it, even with all of Photon's resistances. So this fight, I underestimated how annoying it would be. As you can see there, I'm trying to punish with a light and it's not working. And so at a certain point, I just decided to switch my main plan and stick to medium lights instead, just because it's easier to find my openings. And there I parry, and I've got the soul barb on me, and it's ticking for quite a bit. Like well, now it's gone. Now it's back because of dexterity. So when I have that dex buff on me, it does quite a bit of damage. But this is rank 4 Photon. I think punching down on a rank 3 Rintra, she's not gonna die in any circumstances, honestly. Photon is incredibly tanky. It's just the cow is so fat. You can't really, at least with Photon, if you play it like I did, you're not gonna be able to nuke him down, especially on a node like Mixmaster. But now we're back in our pure light form. Got a taunt on him. We're about to get traumas up. Not traumas. Overshot or something like that. I don't know. I forgot what the name was. But the energy damage debuffs. So now I've just got to do medium, light, medium, bait specials, and just gonna keep my form up. And then this next combo should kill him. Okay, I don't know why I went for a heavy there, or why I missed that relic, but he landed a nice little light intercept there, and yeah, he was dead. So the fight took a while, but very safe assignment. And here is the scariest fight of my war, which I did not think it was going to be scary going into it. So it is a rank 4 Maestro, I believe. I don't remember. But the AI in this fight, I'm not one to complain about, usually if something goes wrong, I don't want to immediately blame the AI, but a lot of it was the AI in this match. I mean, I was trying to bait a heavy there. He's doing medium. Here I'm trying to get him to back off, and he's being super aggressive. And so I'm trying to balance keeping him away and not getting cornered, while also not letting hazard shift stack up. So there, I bait the L1 while I'm in the corner, and here I have to do some wall dexing. I have to fake a little bit, and I throw heavy just to create some distance. Here I howl, and then I throw the L2, and then I wasn't quite in curse when I threw it, and here I'm just trying to wait it out, and then I use a light attack to get closer so I can knock him down. And at this point, it's just about surviving. It's just about not eating any unnecessary hits. Here we actually throw the SP2 in the curse, and as you can see, it's doing quite a bit of damage. And he's about to enter his passive phase, and so I'm just playing carefully. I don't want to be baiting too many specials, so I'm just going to use my relic here to knock him down, remove some more of his charges, and here I decide to throw the L2 just to create some space, and also to wait out the timer a little bit. So all I've got to do is wait for his phase to drop, so just chill, not much to it, wait it out, throw heavy, and now he is officially out of his phase, and we are free to hit him as we please. And again, the tactic is not really a problem just because of Wolf's playstyle. It got scary there a little bit when I was dexing in the corner, but now it's all good. We've got enough space. We get one last howl off. Now we're in the base. One last L2, and he goes down. And that was like worst case scenario. And Wolf still handled that incredibly well, punching, given that you don't make any mistakes like eating any hits or anything like that. But now we've got the last fight of this war, which is a Onslaught mini on the Stunning Reflection Polka Dot Power node. We are punching up here, and this fight did scare me a little bit. I underestimated how much block damage a rank 4 Onslaught would do, but it's quite a bit, man. It's quite a bit, and but the game plan is exactly the same. Just howl, get in the curse, don't hit him too much. Here, I made a mistake. I knew that the mediums can't really consistently punish Onslaught's special 1, but I wanted to try it, and you know that's my fault for trying it. Maybe don't experiment right in the middle of a mini boss in Alliance War in season, but it was fine. We quickly got back. We quickly just recovered and got the Bane off of us, and that as you can see, that defense takes quite a bit. But luckily we were able to manage it well enough, and the block damage is quite a bit. I mean, it's quite a bit. Here I just throw an L1 just to reset. I like using the L1 just to reset the flow of the fight. I don't want to get too much power and end up having to go like L3 or anything like that. Here, we're in our personal, one last L2, bait out the L1, and here we just gotta chill. We're gonna get the degen on us, but it's fine. And the block damage is quite a bit, but Wolf at rank 3 is handling this incredibly well. And now we throw one L2, not in the curse, but it doesn't matter. He goes down. So, an extremely solid first war. Not many things went wrong, went pretty much to plan, and we ended up getting a win out of it too. So, shout out to all the guys at GOW. I really enjoyed my time there. And it's unlucky that we had to match them literally the first fight of the season. But I'm very pleased with my war, and I'll be back for War 2 in couple days maybe if I can actually start uploading consistently again. So, see ya.